Hello, ladies and gents. So this is the last lesson in this part of highest common factor and lowest common multiple. It's going to be a very short lesson. Looking for my pen, and we're gonna in this video find out how can we use or when would you use this idea of finding highest common factor and lowest common multiple. So there's really just one problem we're going to go through, and that's to simplify a fraction. So we've got 336 divided by 980, and I want to simplify it. Okay, what do you mean simplify? Just like, I don't know what, 6 over 9, I can simplify it to 2 over 3. Okay? So how do I do it? Well, the easiest way, and the one I would normally expect you to use, is just put it in the calculator, and voila, the calculator will give you the answer. But let's say we want to do it using prime factors. So what we're going to do, we are going to write down, find out, basically what we need to do here is find out the highest common factor for 336 and for 980. Find out what is the highest common factor and then divide the top and the bottom. For how are we going to do it? First of all, we're going to write down the two numbers as a product of their prime factors. So we learn how to do it using a calculator, okay? And I'll just copy it from here. That's going to be 2 squared times 5 times 7 squared. Remember, I told you last time, we normally write down the prime factors starting from the smallest to the biggest, okay? And 980 is going to be, no, sorry, that was 980, sorry. 336 is 2 to the power of 4 times 3 times 7, okay? That's 336. 980 is 2 squared times 5 times 7 squared. Okay? So that's that. Now, remember I told you that the prime factors are basically your DNA of a number. So we split each number to the DNA, and that makes our job much easier right now. All we're going to do is start cross-cancelling. Okay? Remember, we've done that. This is exponents. We've done that last year. Okay? I'll write it still in blue. What is 2 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 2? I'll write it down. 2 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 2. If you have the same base, okay, the same base, then all we're going to do is minus 4 minus 2. We'll be minusing the exponent. So the answer here will be 2 squared, right? 4 minus 2 is 2 squared. Okay? Let's leave the 3 and the 5. What is 7 divided by 7 squared? Okay? That's simply, if I've got 1 here, so 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Basically what we have is 1 over 7. Okay? How did I get there? Okay, I can say, okay, that's 7 to the power of 1 minus 2, which is 7 to the power of minus 1. If you remember, we learned it last year. 7 to the power of minus 1 is the same as 1 over 7. Okay? So we're going to time that by 1 over 7. And then we need to time it also by 3 over 5, because I can't, it's not 3 minus 5, it's just 3 over 5. If the base is different, the base is different. And then I just need to tidy it up, okay? 2 squared is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 7 times 5, 35, and that's the answer. Very, very easy. Okay, I'll pause here and I'll just do one more thing with you. Okay. Right, so I want to just finish this video with one more chance of looking at how to find highest common factor and lowest common multiple, because I know it's very confusing, and we can make a little note. So we'll take these two numbers, 336, 980. What is the highest common factor? Remember, highest common factor is a factor of both. It's a common factor which is the highest. Okay, so that number, factor, must be smaller than 336 and 980. What we said is we got to, first of all, write them down, the prime factors of each one, split them down. So 336 is 2 power 4, 3 times 7. 980 is 2 squared, 5 and 7 squared. And here we said we're going to write down the smallest, okay, take the smallest, I'll add exponent of each prime. So I'm going to write down all the primes here, okay. The HCF is going to be equal to 2. What is smaller? 4, 2. Okay, in this case, obviously 2 is smaller, so we can write 2 squared. Okay, 3, I don't have 3 here. Okay, If I don't have 3 here, but I do have 3 there, then we're not writing it, okay? I have to look only at the common factor, okay? Take the smallest exponent of each, I'm adding more and more, of each common prime. So I'm just looking at the common primes. I've got 3 here, but I don't have 3 here. I've got 5 here, but I don't have 5 here. So I'm not going to write any one of them. 7 is a common factor, so I'm going to write 7. But which one is the smallest? 1 or 2, right? If I don't have an exponent here, that's basically it's 1. 7 is 7 to the power of 1. So the smallest one is 1. So the highest common factor is going to be 4 times 7, 28. That's going to be the highest common factor. Okay? When it comes to lowest common multiple, okay, lowest common multiple, okay, I'm going to take, again, I'm going to take the biggest of each prime, each common prime factor, okay, the biggest. So I'm not going to actually even use columns, sorry, I'm going to write basically all the prime factors, okay. So we're going to start with 2, okay. Right, I've got 2 to the power 4, 2 squared. Which one is larger? 2 to the power 4. So it's going to be 2 to the power 4. Now I've got 3 and 5. I'm not looking for common primes. I'm adding all the primes. So it's going to be times 3, times 5, okay? Times 7. Which exponent are we going to use? We're going to use the biggest. 1 or 2, it's going to be 2. And that I will need to put into calculator. I can't calculate that, okay? Right, so to repeat last time, to find out the highest common factor, I'm going to write down only the common primes with the smallest exponent on each one, the smallest one. When I want to calculate the lowest common multiplier, I'm going to write all the primes, okay, and I'm going to write down the biggest exponent on each one of them. Hopefully that helps. See you later.